All right, guys, welcome back to Family Meal. Chef Alan.
And Chef Ella.
Texas classic. Barbecue smoked brisket. Look at that bad boy. Look at that beautiful smoke ring on there. That beautiful pepper and salt crust. Low and slow. We can't wait to show you how to do it. You ready to go?
Woo!
Let's cook.
1,
2,
3, let's go!
All right, Family Meal friends, here we are at HEB, the phenomenal store here in Texas, choosing our brisket for our smoked brisket that we're going to be doing. We're going to be going with the super trimmed beef brisket. What I like about this is it kind of takes away the guesswork. Look at that great fat on there. Might be some bald spots on there, but that's okay. We're gonna make a great product with this bad boy. Yeah. All right, everybody, we are about 10 hours away before we put this beautiful brisket on the smoker, all right? I've been doing a lot of research, due diligence, spoke to what I consider to be the best barbecue brisket I've ever had at Brett's Barbecue in Katy, Texas. They're helping me walk me through this because the first one I did wasn't too good. But that's all right, you know? You only make good barbecue by making bad barbecue. And I guarantee you this is going to be fantastic. We'll revisit this in about 10 hours. All right, everybody. It is 2 a.m. We got the Masterbuilt 1050 gravity feed fired up. We have our post oak charcoal mixed with a bit of mesquite that we got from HEB. We are waiting for this to come up to 250 degrees. We're going to set up our brisket on the center rack with a water pan and drip pan underneath it to prevent any type of flame up. And we're going to put this in here for 10 hours. Our brisket is 7 pounds. And yes, everybody is asleep, but me. All right, everybody, so luckily my beautiful wife was able to wake up. Me doing this, right, honey? All right, she's not saying nothing. All right, so we got our brisket here, coarse black pepper and salt. That's all it is. All right, we're gonna put this on the center rack. The meatiest part, we're actually gonna put towards the heat source. The leanest part, we're gonna put away from it. Okay. Got above the rack, just like that. We have our drip pan with water in it to help set the temperature so it doesn't get too hot in there. But we're set at 225 degrees. It is 2:15 in the morning. We will come back and check this out at noon. All right, don't lift it. If you're looking, it ain't cooking. See you later. Okay, everybody, we are 4.5 hours in on the cook. We are holding steady at 220 degrees. Let's take our first look. That looks absolutely awesome. Very happy with that. Maybe I could have curved off the edges a little bit on the trim, but that's okay. We're going to let this go for another 6 hours. Not wrapped. All right, everybody, we are sitting at about 9.5, 10 hours of our brisket. My daughter saw butt again, she's afraid. So, all right, look at that. That thing looks absolutely gorgeous. I'll get a nice zoom in on that. All right, so now we're gonna take that off. Really nice and pliable, I love that. Look at that beautiful bark on there, Ella. Get a nice zoom on that. Next, we're gonna bring that indoors. We're gonna wrap that with plastic wrap, butcher's paper, and then we're gonna go to our next step. Our first step is we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap. I tried getting heavy duty. Obviously, this bought at the grocery store. All right, I have literally 4 layers of plastic wrap on here. Okay, come across, really tuck that in nice and tight. Bring that over, nice and tight. Again, nice and tight, try to get all the air out. Okay, next, we're gonna go to the butcher's paper. All right, so we got our plastic wrap, okay? Push all out there as much as possible. Pull that over here, pull that over. Nice wrap. Nice wrap. Turn it over. There's some tape. The tape. Hit that together. Now, we are going to put this in our oven here at the house at the lowest possible temperature we can, which was 170 degrees. And we're going to let this relax for almost 2 hours. Because we didn't cover it at all the first time in the smoke, so we have that crust nice and tight. We are now just going to place this in the oven, let all the juices relax, get back into that protein, and this should be moist, delicious, and beautiful. All right, everybody, so the lowest temperature I could go in my oven was 170 degrees. I'm okay with that, all right? You see, any juices do come out, which they will, all the seams are up top, all right? So it'll collect down nicely at the bottom. I'm also putting this on a sheet tray just in case any liquids do leach out. We don't want to start a fire or make a mess in the oven. We're gonna set that on a middle rack, okay? And we'll come back and check that in about 2 hours. All right, everybody, so now we've turned off the oven. We have our brisket in. We're gonna pull that out. I'm very happy with that. No moisture has leached out into the pan, which is good. We're gonna unwrap this, and then we're going to see what happens. All right, let's unwrap this, see what we got. Feels great. Just by the tenderness. Watch me go lift this up. How it gives in the middle, that tells me that that is perfect. Oh, look at that. I absolutely love this. All right, so now we're gonna unwrap it. We're gonna set up a nice platter. We're gonna cut it up. We're gonna taste it. All right, everybody, here we go. Moment of truth. I don't know what to expect, so let's see. We're gonna cut into this. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at that beautiful smoke ring on there. Nice rendered down fat. Let me turn that around. All right, so let's think about this. 225 degrees, salt and pepper. That's all it was. We didn't wrap it. We didn't temp it. All we did was slow cook. And let's set it up for a tasting. All right, everybody, so I'm gonna show you the difference between the brisket that we just cooked, all right? The first one we had on our huge platter was our lean. This is the moist. Look at this. Look at that beautiful moisture coming out of there. And what makes it the moist is the fat line that runs through here, around there, all right? Beautiful smoke ring on there still. But when you go get your barbecue at your favorite place, tell them you want to try the moist. If you want something a little bit more unctuous, a little bit more fatty. If you want something not as fatty, as lean, tell them that's what you want. And I'm sure you're gonna have a great experience. All right, so we're gonna do our moment of truth here. Ready to taste this, Ella?
Let's go.
Now, keep in mind, we're tasting from the lean part, okay? Go ahead, dig in, Ella. Wow, what do you think?
That was really good.
Yeah, you can actually taste the roasted pepper, because all it is pepper and salt. Slow cooked, low and slow, 250 degrees. Look at that beautiful smoke ring we got in there. This is real, and again, this is the lean part, so it's gonna look a little drier, all right? But let's look at all that nice moisture we got out of that. That's gonna be beautiful. Ella, what should they do? What's next?
Subscribe, like, comment on this video and what you want to see next, and share to your friends.
There we go.
Woo!
All right, but I thought you were gonna do it. Oh, all right. Was what we call the shit. I forgot what it's called. Talk to me.
Go.
Oh. Let's start again.